Hello, welcome to Opinionated Media. I'm your host, Don Malloy. We got a great show for you tonight. First, we're going to talk about girls and games. We all love girls. Even girls love girls. We're going to talk about how they play games, how they're in them, and all that kind of thing. Then we're going to talk about Legos. We all play with them, but they're getting out of control. And then lastly, we're going to have our villain rant like we always do. So stay tuned and watch a great episode. We'll see you later. Hello, and welcome to Opinionated Media,
where our opinions matter and yours don't.
Okay, today we're going to talk about girls in gaming, girls in games, and all kinds of girls in general, because frankly, who doesn't love a good girl? Recently, Devin told me there's a girl he finds attractive.
I'm a fan of X-Play, and I think Morgan Webb is a very attractive girl.
I'd second that.
Morgan Webb's attractive, but I have to say I'm an Olivia Munn fan. I like the Asian girls, and I like something new every now and then, you know? But as far as that in general, we all like girls who play games. It's a great idea.
Oh, it's great.
But
I love it.
It's a rare find.
I don't know why more girls don't play games.
It's not necessarily a rare find. A lot of girls play games, but not very many to the extent that most guys do. To be like a hardcore gamer, like enough to like not play a game.
Most girls that you'll find playing games, it'll be like, oh, I play Guitar Hero. But they'll play on easy and get 50% every time.
Or Tetris or so.
Or they'll only play when they're like at a party and everyone's playing just to, be...
Yeah, I want to meet a girl who
goes home.
Who leaves the party to go play Rock Band on Expert because she hasn't beat Greengrass and High Tides yet. I want to meet that girl.
That girl that goes home and she goes down the basement, shuts off all the lights, and just powers the game through in one day.
Just because.
Beat it.
No, that's all fine and good too. We also like the girls hosts. I just want to see more girls that play video games for the sake of playing them, not to impress people, you know?
What about girl game characters?
Girl game characters are ridiculous and awesome at the same time.
You never see an ugly girl game character.
Occasionally, but
like most of the time.
At least your leads, anyway.
Anyway,
they're always half naked.
Except for the exception of Samus. Back in the day, everyone thought Samus was a guy.
True. Everybody thought
but Samus was still a hot girl underneath. It just proves there can be good game characters, not the stereotypical Princess Peach. Get lost. But even she shows that she has prowess and sports at least driving in Mario Kart. So then we have the Lara Crofts in there.
Well, as more recently, they show a lot of like girl game characters as they're starting to kick ass more. They're not
that's always a good
being
thing.
Rescued.
Right.
Yeah.
I
like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Like Lara Croft really started that.
Yeah, I never really got into Tomb Raider, but she was always like a powerful woman, didn't take no crap. She actually showed herself to be a woman.
She beat those wolves' ass.
What she know? You can't complain about wolves getting beat up. If you had to say you had a favorite girl in a video game,
ooh,
not even hottest, just favorite.
Ooh.
I'll go first.
Yeah, you might want to go first.
As far as hottest, I'll give you hottest. I like Riku from Final Fantasy X-2.
Took mine.
She's beautiful. But as far as favorite, I have to just say...
Second that.
I'm gonna third that.
We like Riku. Who else you got?
I'm gonna add Yuna in the same game to that list.
You know, I have to say, not to be weird or perverted, I don't find her attractive, but I like, from the Sonic series, Amy Rose, because she has that big hammer, and she can hold her own, even though she doesn't, she can. She chooses not to. It's nice.
She's not everyone's favorite, but she's still,
she's an ass kicker.
So, that's what you need. You guys have anything else?
I guess I'll go with Lara Croft, because she can really hold her own.
I'm thinking that, too. She was one of the first real, ass kickers. I mean, Metroid, of course, but that was kind of on the DL.
No one told you. They didn't tell you.
Alright.
Also have to give it to Zelda for being chic, even though she also pulled the looking like a man thing.
True.
She still held her own, and I don't know the stories behind Zelda. I'm not aficionado on those, but that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all we got for that?
Yep, I think so.
Alright. That's all we got for this segment. Stay tuned for our next part.
2, 3.
Legos. Childhood toy or new age disaster?
Okay. I love Legos as a kid. Great concept, very simple. Blocks.
I could build for hours with those.
It's basically the concept of blocks, except they're plastic, and they actually stay together.
Yeah, like somebody can't take a block and throw it at your creation and destroy it. That always pisses me off.
Okay. Now, with the new millennium, we're starting to see Lego versions of video games.
No, and
which are ridiculous.
Two very popular versions of two very popular examples of these, I think, are Star Wars Legos and recently Indiana Jones Legos.
Basically,
fuck themselves.
Basically, this is just like George Lucas said. You know what? Screw the new age effects. Let's make them square.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They get good reviews, and I'm sure they're great games. I mean, don't get us wrong. We're not dissing the game.
A Lego game's cool, but
why? The point is, why are you doing that?
Why are you taking a major franchise and just intentionally just like making it look like toys instead of characters?
I mean, I don't really see what the draw on that
is. The reason we play with little Lego versions of Yoda is because we like the real Yoda.
Yeah.
We don't want to play with Lego Yoda and then turn on our game and play Lego Yoda again. We want to play real Yoda.
I mean, there's some cool effects in there, like if you use your force, you can move the Lego blocks and have Lego physics.
Yeah.
But you know what else has Lego physics? Legos have Lego physics. So I mean, if you want to play with some Legos, that's all you gotta do.
And you know what else you can do? You can
buy real Legos.
Or you can use the force to move an actual object.
It's called your hand. You can pick stuff up. Now, Legos actually, in my opinion, are too much anyway. Not even just games. But I mean, why are there sets of every imaginable thing? You're taking the imagination out of Legos.
Yeah.
Remember when I was little?
Basic Legos, just the basic square, different shaped squares.
Or even the little people.
Yeah, even the little people.
But I looked at
Lego playset with the medieval castle where a guy hung himself. For example,
I mean, I wanted to go to the store and buy a box of mini Legos so big so I can make whatever I wanted, but I had to buy the medieval set, the Star Wars set.
The medieval set, which basically gives you an instruction on how to make just the one
castle.
Thing. When you could just buy a toy castle.
Right, so I mean...
already made.
What's the point in that? I don't know. Legos are getting out of control, the games are getting out of control.
There are just some things that don't need to be combined.
On E3, there's a Lego Batman, which, I mean, the games are going to be good, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But you really don't have I don't see the necessity.
It's not necessary. It's now time for our villain rant
of the week.
Now, as a child, I was always a great fan of the Star Fox series, but there was one small problem with that. And that is that stupid fucking ape Andros. He's a mad scientist that got exiled from Corneria for a very good reason. He's a giant head with 2 hands. Yeah, I'd exile him from my planet too. Okay, to start off, there are 2 versions of Andros when you play the original Star Fox 64. You can take the easy Andros, which is a fake. You blow his face off, and it's a robot underneath because he tried to bite you. That's bullshit. Or there's the actual thing, which is the same thing. It's this giant, ugly ass face, which his mouth looks like a damn coconut. It does. And he goes, nah, and tries to fuck you up. So you shoot a bomb into his mouth, blow his face off. He goes, only I have the brains to roll like that. And it's a big fucking brain. That's the cheesiest motherfucking thing I've ever heard of in my life. So stupid. If his brain was floating in space, wouldn't that kill him? And okay, after that, his eyes come out. He goes all crazy-eyed because they chase you around and shoot lasers at you. What faggot has lasers coming out of his eyeballs? That's bullshit. I'm gonna end that topic because it's starting to really piss me off. So fuck you, Andros.
Okay, this is the end of our episode of Opinionated Media. We'd like to thank you for watching. I'm going to let you go with our Mad Minute. Okay, we're going to throw some stuff in here. First thing, Madden. It's freaking repetitive. What's going on with Madden?
Same game. New year. Maybe a little bit better graphics. That's it.
Maybe even little features, but like, why do we need a football game every year? Football's a great time, but...
Yeah. Every year I hear everybody go, oh, Madden, I reserve a copy of Madden.
How much different? Like, how much difference is it going to be?
I don't know.
I have Madden 04 and Madden 08. They're the same fucking game.
Alright.
There might be a couple different people in there, but they're the same game.
It's alright, dude. Next topic, Tony Hawk.
Entertaining, but
It's the point. Like, it's getting ridiculous. They had American Wasteland. Well, I didn't need to see Bam Margera crap on a skateboard at all.
No,
that's what Jackass is for.
Yeah, that's what it's for. We don't need that.
Stick to Jackass.
I mean, however, I do want the Tony Hawk games to come back because I miss them
new
coming
locations
out.
and it's
I
entertaining.
I stopped playing them after 3, but I missed them being here.
Yeah.
Okay, what next? The fourth Indiana Jones movie.
Oh, jeez. Okay, that movie does not add up to the other 3, even though Temple of Doom was completely ridiculous. I mean, some of the special effects in the fourth one were very cool. There's a part where Indiana Jones is standing next to a mushroom cloud. That was awesome. But the whole concept of aliens in an Indiana Jones movie is not good.
That's the end of our minute. Thanks for watching. We'll try to get more next time if we can. Okay, we'll see you later. This is Opinionated Media, signing off.